Sticker shock is hitting households in the Charlotte area, and we're not talking about home prices. The cost of gas is actually leaving some residents wondering, is there a mistake on my bill? Queen City News anchor Morgan France is joining us here in the studio. Now, Morgan, over Christmas, we did have single-digit temperatures, so could that actually be a reason?
Yeah, well, that would be the first conclusion that most would make, but the spike on some billing statements is so much that it's leading people to question if there's some sort of an error in the system.
Our personal bill was over $700, and I was like, something's not right about this.
We found Rachel McLauchlin on the Nextdoor app, where neighbors were commenting one after another about the shocking increase to their Piedmont natural gas bill. McLauchlin specifically just hired a company in early December to add insulation to their home.
Made our house energy efficient, like I said. We just spent thousands of dollars doing that. They were like, you'll see your bills be cut in half. And then for ours to be like tripled, we were like, what is going on?
The total bill amount is influenced by each of these factors.
Piedmont Natural Gas made an informational video to explain what might cause someone's bill to increase. A spokesperson told Queen City News two main factors typically contribute to the spike. The price of natural gas has gone up globally, and usage in conjunction with the dive in temps during colder months. Still, McLauchlin isn't convinced her $758 bill is the result of a little winter blast.
You know, everybody's saying that utilities have gone up and the cost of gas has gone up. I understand that there would have been an incremental, upcharge to it, but more than 200% of what it was previously, no way. It's got to be an error. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this isn't like a trend.
We will find out on next month's bill for sure. We did ask P&G to contact us if they do discover some sort of an error in the billing. Their spokesperson added that they have energy-saving tips on their website, and for those who are struggling with their bills, they can apply for assistance programs online as well. We'll have a link to that on our website, qcnews.com. Alicia.